Hey everybody, so I just really wanted to do a really quick video just to show you the differences between the Made by Elissa personal size monthly kit and the Made by Elissa B6 sized monthly kit. So I personally use a B sized 6 traveler's notebook myself, and I use a monthly insert from NatiPlanning. Let me just get it out to show you. So this is the insert from NatiPlanning that I use. As you can see, it's the B6 size, Monday start, Sunday finish, and it's just a regular monthly insert basically. Now I know from what I read that these kits were developed with the sizing in mind, not of like the NatiPlanning inserts. So if you use the NatiPlanning inserts, I'm going to show you exactly how I've used my January kit and then talk a little bit about these sizings. So first off, for January, I actually used the personal kit, and for the most part, I actually think it fit really well. So I used a little bit of washi to fill this sidebar because this sidebar that the kit comes with is a little bit narrow, and it's a little bit short, which is why I put a decoration sticker down here. I put a little bit of a decoration sticker here just to fill the gap, but I think this worked out fine because it has the year 2019 there, so it didn't matter that that was a little too short. So overall, everything was a little small, but it did actually fit okay, especially using some decoration stickers to kind of fill out the gaps. Now for February, I decided that I was going to order both the personal and the B6 because I wanted to see what I would prefer and what I think would fit better. Now I haven't actually done February yet, but I've kind of held it up and I've measured it, and I've kind of gotten a bit of an impression about what I think I'm going to prefer. So personally, let's start off with the sidebars. So this sidebar is a little narrow and a little short. So that's fine because you can put a little bit of washi here and like a decoration sticker down the bottom and it fits okay. The sidebar on the B6 in the NatiPlanning insert is a little too long. So if you actually hold it up, if you actually measure it, it comes down all the way to here. So it's a little too long and it doesn't quite fit. It also doesn't have these kind of top washi bars like in the personal kit. It has these washi bars here. These washi bars are too tall to fit up the top, and for the NatiPlanning inserts, they don't quite fill these boxes either if you want to just kind of block them out. So in regards to this particular insert, the B6 size kit doesn't fit perfectly either. The boxes do fit comfortably like side to side in the actual boxes for the insert, so that's good. But with the personal kit, the little boxes, they're just a little smaller. I personally liked that because it gave me a lot of space to still kind of feel like it was like a white space sort of spread, and it kind of just allowed me to put in some like decorative stickers as well. Another kind of thing that I prefer over the personal kit is because there is a lot more space because these stickers are so much smaller, you do get the numbers down the bottom, which you don't get with the B6 size. And it's understandable why you don't, because obviously like these stickers are so much bigger, there's not as much space on the page, but for me, I really like having the numbers. So I mean, overall, I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to use this kit, but I don't actually think now that I've got it and I'm looking at it that it's going to quite fit into my B6 size insert. I think the personal one, while it's a little small in some places, is a lot easier to kind of make it fit and kind of just make it work. Parts of it I probably will still kind of use, like I might put the February down here and like just cut it off. I don't really know yet. All I know is I think overall I do prefer the personal kit. It comes with a lot more in terms of its like content. It comes with the number stickers, it comes with like your payday flags, it comes with these little deco boxes, which if you have a look at January, I actually used to fill up some of the gaps and then just chucked decoration stickers over the top of them. So it gives you a lot to fill up the space. And while this does give you a lot as well, because these don't actually fit, it leaves you in a really like awkward situation. So yeah, if you're using the NatiPlanning monthly inserts, just be aware of the differences with the Made by Elissa kits. I believe, I'd have to double check what these were actually designed for, but I believe they were designed for the NatiPlann's printable monthly inserts. So the measurements should be perfect to fit those particular inserts, but like, don't quote me on that. I'd definitely go check out Made by Elissa's website to find out exactly what the measurements are. But yeah, if you're using inserts that these are designed for, then great. But if you are trying to fit it into something like a NatiPlanning insert or from another store, then I would definitely just kind of measure your boxes and then look up the dimensions on the Made by Elissa website, or feel free to DM me and I can measure things up for you, just so you can kind of decide which one you want to go with. But yeah, so that's all I wanted to kind of just touch on today. It was just like a really short kind of video just to sort of run through my thoughts on the two different sizes and why I think I have decided that I much prefer the personal. Though actually, with that said, the B6 size, so the personal's a little tall, where the B6 sheet's a little shorter. So what that means is if I'm taking this somewhere to plan while I'm like out and about, it fits right in there and can be tucked straight into my traveler's notebook and it's not going to get damaged. My January kit, I tried to do that because it's a little bit tall. These top little corner bits got curled over. It didn't really matter in the end because like I didn't use this, but it's just something that I was like, okay, I'm going to have to be more careful of in the future. But yeah, apart from that kind of little, tiny little thing there just to keep in mind, I think overall the personal is definitely my favorite out of the two. But yeah, so I just wanted to quickly add something on to the video that I already filmed regarding the Made by Elissa monthly kits. So as you can see, I have actually gone ahead and I have used these kits and started setting up February. So because I've done that, I've actually sort of got a little bit more to add in terms of my opinion in how they actually work in these inserts from NatiPlanning. So firstly, with the B6 kit, I stick by what I said. This sidebar just is really awkward and doesn't quite fit, but these little parts here, they fit quite nicely in these boxes if you also use these like little strip bits down the bottom that are thinner to fill the gap. So if you have a look, there was a bit of a gap here because it wasn't quite tall enough, and that filled that gap quite nicely. So that worked out really well. They are about the length of 4 boxes with a little bit of overhang, so you do have to trim them. So again, these kits don't perfectly fit, but certain aspects of them do. Again, for the personal, I've just gone ahead and used the headers and the sidebar and the numbers, which I really liked. I like that it comes with the payday flags. With the B6 kit, it came with these little $ little boxes, and for the most part, my household, we usually have payday either 3 or 4 times in a month. Since in February we have it 3 times, I've popped them in there underneath the payday flags. So I've used components of both the kits. If you like the ability to do this, and you like that these boxes fit perfectly, then maybe going with the B6 size kit might be better for you. Just keeping in mind there aren't these header bars, so you'd have something more like just the regular NatiPlanning header bit, or you'd need to look at trying to, I don't know, chop this down or something. And same with this header bar here, sorry, not header bar, this sidebar, it doesn't quite fit either, and I think this is a lot more awkward than the other one. So yeah, just a few little thoughts I wanted to add on. I definitely still prefer the monthly kit, but the B6 kit definitely has some charms to it that I think are really cool in the NatiPlanner, the NatiPlanning insert, such as the fact that these do fill up this space. But yeah, overall, still a fan of the personal, but I just kind of wanted to show you how my February is looking so far to give you more of an idea about how the B6 does fit, so that you can make a more informed decision if you are buying the Made by Elissa monthly kit to go inside of a NatiPlanning insert. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this second little part of my video, and good luck deciding how you're going to be decorating your monthly inserts. All right, Bye.